In this video demonstration, we will be configuring restricted groups and application control policies. Okay, so we'll begin by configuring restricted groups for the local administrator group. So in our group policy management editor for our default domain policy, under computer configuration we'll expand policies, Windows settings, security settings, and then we'll go on to restricted groups. So we'll right click and we'll add a group, and the group we want to add is the administrators. Under members of this group we'll add Contoso IT, in addition to making the group a member of the Contoso domain admins. And we're OK. So let's go ahead and test the restricted groups for the local administrator group. So on our client machine we'll go ahead and log on as Ed. So we'll switch user and we'll log on as Ed. Once authenticated we want to go into our local users and groups. Now I'm going to do this from the org. I'm just going to type in edit local users and groups. And we can see that it's found it anyway, so we'll just click on the link. From there we'll click on groups and we'll double click administrators. And we can see that Contoso IT is indeed in there. Okay, so we'll log off of our client machine. In our last exercise of this lab, we want to configure application control policies. So we're going to create a new group policy and we'll just call this WordPad restriction policy. And from there we'll go ahead and edit it. Now under the computer configuration we'll expand policies, Windows settings. We'll expand our security settings. We'll just clean up our window and we'll go down to application control policies. Under App Locker we'll expand that and we want to click on executable rules. So we'll right click and we'll create a new rule. We'll just clean up our screen. Again, we shoot at quite a low resolution, so I just need to get it so we can see the screen. So we want to deny, and we're next, and we're going to do a publisher rule, and we'll browse to the notepad file. Okay, so in C, program files, we'll click on Windows NT, accessories, and at WordPad.exe. From there we'll move the slider up to file name. We'll click next and we'll create the App Locker rule. It asks us about the default rules, so we'll just go ahead and say yes. So we can see we've got 3 default rules that are now created and the deny for WordPad. Under App Locker then, let's go into the properties, and under enforcement we want to enforce the executable rules and hit OK. We now click on System Services. Let's go into Application Identity Properties, define the setting, and we'll set this to automatic. From there we'll close down that window and we'll link the WordPad restriction policy to the domain. Okay, we just put our taskbar back as it should be, and go into a command prompt and just run the command group policy update with the false switch. And we can see that that's now done. Okay, all that's left to do is to test the app locker rule. So we'll go ahead and we'll log on as Alan. And again, what we need to do on this machine is we need to do a GP update false. So into our command prompt, we'll type the command GP update false. And with that done, let's try and run WordPad. So we'll click on our orb, we'll type in WordPad, we'll try and run it, and we can see that the program is blocked by group policy.